Are you ready? Headshot.
Maybe you should take it slow.
Starting off this video here with a kind of an interesting level here. There we go, 81 cooking at Barbarian Fishing as you do. And 751 total according to Conduit there. Yeah, so I've been doing quite a bit of fishing here, but yeah, here we'll just AFK fish here for a minute while I explain some stuff. I really suck at doing intense things and commentating. But basically, yeah, so we're at 88 fishing now. A little bit of progress there. I think I was 81 in the last clip, or just barely 81. We're about 15%, according to my XP tracker here, into 89 fishing. Still got 393k to go. For me, there'll probably be about 5 hours, because I 3-tick most of the time, and AFK about like 25%, just because I have to do IRL things and do farm runs on my other accounts and whatnot. But yeah, another thing to note is I only used like 10k feathers, and you have to catch probably about 4,000 fish, give or take, per level around the 80s. So yeah, 3-ticking saves you a lot of feathers, because if you don't know, you get the fish offcuts here, and those count as bait, so that reduces the amount of bait you use by quite a bit. Yeah, so we're just going to continue fishing here and probably get to 90-ish. I don't really know. I think I want to maybe go for another cooking level, and then that would probably be good enough for me. I kind of want 70 agility, but you know, we'll see what happens. Anyway, I'll catch you guys in the next clip. Just getting a pretty big milestone level here. 90 fishing, as you do. Still continuing with the fishing grind. I am starting to get a bit burnt out of this, so probably end up doing something else. I'm not sure how long I'll end up staying here. I'm thinking more like 95-ish. I mean, like in the short term. Obviously, I'll be going for 99 eventually, but I think I want to knock out a few other things before I finish this 99 off. Yeah, I might be doing something different in the next clip. Yeah, so I've been just 3-ticking most of it. I've been kind of lazy today and only like 3-ticked about 50%, so I don't know. I think it was about 2 days since the last clip, and I was getting, what was it, like 88 fishing, or no, I had 81 cooking. Already 30% of the way to 82, so we'll see where that ends up too. But definitely getting quite the good gains here. Timed myself about 100 and almost 110k XP per hour, and I'm misclicking now because I'm recording and not paying attention as much. But yeah, I'll see you in the next clip, probably doing something else. Immediately after finishing the last clip, I thought about it, and I'm like, hey, you know what'd be a great thing to do while I'm fishing? Probably raise my cat, or my kitten, into a cat, so that I don't have that problem later. Plus, since I'm fishing, you know, you get the fish and you feed the cat. You know what I mean. But yeah, there you go. There's Gertrude's cat. Quest is done. Super amazing cooking XP. Very useful at 81 cooking. Yeah, I'll keep the chocolate cake just because I think it's used for something later in another quest. But yeah, that's done with that quest. I'm gonna continue fishing, and I will probably think of something to do next. One of the things I'd like to do with this series is kind of show you guys a little bit about the methods I use, and I messed up that, but yeah, one quick thing before I talk about how I fish. By the way, I am now 92 fishing, just barely 92. Yesterday, I figured I would splash during class so that I get some magic XP, because I think I'm about finished with fishing for now. Probably go and do some quests. I'll update you a little bit later with what my exact plan is. Yeah, so the only really changes since the last clip have been now I have 49 magic and 92 fishing. I don't think I got any more cooking. Got a few agility and strength levels, obviously. But yeah, I'd like to talk a little bit more about how I do my fishing, because this method, I see a lot of people doing herb tar, but I don't see a lot of people doing the cutting method anymore. And I like the cutting method just because it's more interesting, because like herb tar, you just sit here all day and just do like just in 3 little clicks here. And I think the cutting is more interesting, but it requires a bit more of a knowledge, I guess. So the first thing you're going to want to know about this setup here is the inventory. Basically, you really you need the herb and the tar, and you also need a knife. Like, you need both in order to do this method effectively. But I carry 3 knives so that I can cut in multiple spots. So as you can see, I can use this spot right here and this spot right here. And then worst case scenario, I can use this spot. And what I mean by that is like just using mouse keys to go up and down and click so that you can cut really fast, or you can just click really fast if you want. It also allows me to eat and cut down here during my normal cycle. So it's kind of optional, but I prefer to use that. Along with the herb and the tar, obviously you'll need your pestle and mortar so that you can actually use the herb tar. And you'll need the feathers, but you will get fish offcuts, like I said, that'll also work. And lastly, you'll need your barbarian fishing rod, so you can actually catch fish here at the barbarian outpost. I prefer these spots right here, just because they're close to the edge where you'll be fishing, for your knife and for your herb tar. With the herb tar, it's a really simple, just small circle here. That's why I put it here instead of on this side of the inventory. Yeah, another thing is the whole resizable thing. If you play in fixed mode, you have to travel a longer distance. I'm sure many people already know this, but with many skills, having it in fixed mode makes it easier, because then you can zoom really far in and have it so that the fishing spot is right here. Over time, your camera angle will slightly adjust and change a little bit, and it'll get off center, so you kind of have to recenter it every once in a while. But it's not a big deal, and definitely makes the skill a lot easier. Excuse the really abrupt change in microphone quality, but I think I'm going to be pretty much done with fishing at this point. We've gotten quite a few fishing levels, but it's time to start actually progressing the main stats of the count. So we're going to go to knock out a bunch of quests, pretty much just a giant questing extravaganza here. I know questing has been way overdone on YouTube, but it has to be done, guys. They give amazing rewards and unlocks tons of new content, so we're going to start knocking out some of these quests now. I'm probably going to bust out a large majority of them before moving on to focusing on another skill, or at least finishing fishing off. So the first one I'm going to do is Mountain Daughter, so I'll see you guys when I'm doing that one. I accidentally closed the quest complete window, but just completed Mountain Daughter here. Got to 19 prayer. I did this one because I think I'll be going for 43 prayer first, just to make a bunch of the other quests easy. Yeah, I think I'm going to go do a few more prayer quests, and my general strategy for at least the early game is to just chain quests together to get a bunch of early levels. So that's usually worked out pretty well for me, and plus I kind of enjoy quests, you know. Let's see, in between the last clip after I started fishing, I went and got a few lobsters and sharks from the fishing guild. So that's why I've got some lobsters and sharks here. I fished maybe like 100 of each, so just for some quest food, just in case I really need high healing food. But yeah, there's Mountain Daughter. I don't know which quest I'm gonna do yet, but I'll get back to you then. And this should be Priest in Peril completed. So another 1,406 prayer experience. That's a pretty odd number. I don't know why it would give that, but there we go. Another 2 prayer levels up to 21. And still nothing good unlocked, but there you go, access to Mauritania. I think from here on out, I'm just going to do like a quick run through of all the quests I'm going to do. I'm going to be doing a lot of them, so yeah, it might be a little bit. So I might talk over them, but be sure to keep you guys updated on all the quests. Dragon Slayer complete. The final quest in my questing extravaganza here. And that got me up to 39 defense. Pretty good. 100 experience away. You know what? I'm gonna buy the rune plate body, and I think I will, like, go. Yeah, there we go. Go kill a skeleton or something. So it's pretty nice to have 146 quest points. Got quite a bit of green going on here finally. I probably could do like 1 or 2 more quests. I was thinking about, and there's 40 defense. I was thinking about doing the In Help of Myraku like quest line or whatever. I could probably like do the first 2 quests. I know I can't get the myth bar for Darkness of Hollow Veil right now, but I don't know. I probably won't do them just because they don't have very good rewards. Anyway, there's the rune plate body. Looks very nice. And hopefully you can't hear that banging going on outside. But yeah, my stats are starting to look quite a bit better. Gained about 200 total levels. Minimal amounts of total XP there, but it really goes to boost all my stats. And I have all these quests done now, so that'll be a huge advantage later in the future.